one more thing I wanted to point out. In these videos, we're going to be going over my Professor K puppet. That was built out for my friend Kenneth. He was a client who became a good friend of mine. His son was tragically taken away too soon in life. So he started a Brian Crawford Memorial at briancrawfordmemorial.com. You can find a link to it in the description below. If you have $5 or even 50 cents rolling around, all the proceeds go to helping children with baseball funds and those struggling to play baseball because maybe they're missing a limb. He's a really good guy and it's a really good cause. So be sure to help him out. So now that you have decided you wish to build the face rig, which is just a face with a body attached, if you look down below in the description of this video, you'll locate a blank puppet template download link. That'll have all of the layers that are involved in this puppet minus the artwork. So it's just a blank file for you to drop your artwork into. And then you import in the character that you want to rig and just drop the artwork in the corresponding folder. Please note how things like the hair is divided when you're cutting your artwork out. Notice that it's two separate layers and one is behind the other. And make sure you don't drag your layers around. We want these to be preserved the way they are, so don't like put background inside left ear on accident. Make sure that you're careful with your layering. Please note that some of these have a plus in them. What that plus does in the file name is if we come over into Character Animator, you'll see that the plus is this crown icon. So what that does is it makes things independent. We need things independent such as our pupils and our head, or face, actually, face layer. After you've sectioned your artwork out in Photoshop or Illustrator into the corresponding layers, we're going to jump over into Character Animator and begin rigging. We're going to start this project by importing, and I have a tutorial Buddha just for this one. And we're going to go into our tutorial Buddha here, and as long as you followed the layer names, a lot of our rigging is already done. 80 to 90% of our rigging is done with layer names. So you can see here our left eye is automatically tagged as a left eye. Our left pupil is the same, as well as left blink. It's tagged right over here. So as long as you followed the template that was provided, most of the rigging should be done already for this character. If we come up to the head layer, we're going to want to drag this marked head down to where his head would attach to his body. And we're going to do the same with the face layer. If you come into your right arm and left arm, you can actually click and drag right arm to the left-hand side to create a swap set. And you can do the same with left arm. Create a swap set. You can see that one is already set to default for right arm and left arm. Next, what you need to do is highlight the two, hold shift and click the 5, and then click latch. And then do the same for the other arm. And then we want to assign 2 through 5 a hotkey. So we'll use Q, W, E, R, and for the second hand arm, we'll use A, S, D, and F. So currently, if we were to create a scene with this, you'll see this is Buddha, Little Buddha version 1.0. He floats around, and if we were to change our face position strength, you can see he even floats around just like the other Buddha does. But that's not the way we wanted to create this rig. We wanted him to be stationary. Well, that's really simple. We're going to go ahead and we are going to select the little Buddha layer at the top, the one with the crown icon next to it, and we're going to draw a stick across his bottom and mark that as fixed. And now if you come into record mode, you'll see, let's change our head position strength. You'll see that our character behaves properly now.